Listen up, conservatives, the real ones who built this country on hard work, family, and respect for the rule of law. I'm not talking about the cultists who traded principle for a red hat and blind loyalty to a con man. I mean the people who still believe in fiscal responsibility, strong communities, and accountability for those in power. Right now, too many of you are defending the indefensible. You do it out of pride, fear, or the sunk cost logic of investment. You've invested votes, anger, and identity into a man who rewards you with spectacle and contempt. That's not conservatism. That's idolatry. Let's be blunt. You've accepted a version of politics where loyalty to a personality matters more than fidelity to truth and due process. You shrug off documented lies, cheer on the weaponization of grievance, and excuse behavior no one with real conservative instincts should tolerate. The stolen election narrative that led to January 6th, the endless parade of falsehoods, the business bankruptcies and lawsuits, the clear patterns of predatory behavior. These aren't partisan talking points, they're facts that demand moral clarity. If conservatism means anything, it means respecting institutions and truth. It means the Constitution matters more than one man's ego. It means the little guy matters more than a billionaire's brand. It means defending national security without funding perpetual war, or giving blank checks to foreign actors while our own infrastructure decays. It means using sound policy to secure our borders, not peddling fear to justify a politics of division. I don't expect you to become progressives overnight. I'm not asking you to burn your Bible, adopt socialism, or embrace every liberal cause. I am asking you to return to the values you claim to hold. Accountability over cultish loyalty. Rule of law over personality cult, country over clan. If someone in power abused children, paid hush money, lied under oath, or tried to overturn an election, hold them accountable, regardless of the team they're on. If our tax code and trade policies enrich a tiny elite while your neighbors struggle, fight that corruption. If our foreign policy funnels billions into endless conflict, demand oversight. If corporate cronyism is siphoning public money into private pockets, call it out. We are being played. The elites who profit from our division, the Davos crowd, the privatizers, the campaign casinos, don't care if you're conservative, liberal, or somewhere in between. They want a chaotic electorate off balance so policies that favor them can pass unnoticed. They also bank on us blaming each other instead of the system that's robbing us blind. So what do? Drop the whataboutism. Stop reflexively defending every transgression observed in your camp because it's their guy. Demand transparency, campaign finance reform, audits of corporate welfare, real border policy that works, and an end to foreign entanglements without oversight. Audit the Fed, clamp down on crony contracts, and stop giving military aid with no strings attached. Push for term limits and tough ethics enforcement across the aisle. Conservatives, reclaim your fire. Reclaim the revolutionary spirit that dumped tea in harbors for less. Join those of us tired of the noise and the con men who profit from it. We want secure borders, safe communities, fiscal sanity, and honest government, but not at the cost of truth and decency. If you love this country, then show it by living your values. Reject the cult. Insist on accountability. Fight for policies that help the working class American, not the showy billionaire who smiles for cameras while the rest of us tighten our belts. We can rebuild an America our grandparents would recognize. A country that values honest work, strong families, and common decency. But only if we stop letting con artists divide us and start working together again. The clock's ticking. What's it gonna be?